Hello everyone, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel. This is Vibonti and you're watching Mystic Sorceress. So today we will be doing a pick a card tarot reading, and the topic of this reading is what is happening behind the scene in your connection. Okay, so if you people are worried about what is happening in your connection behind the scenes and you want to know about it, which is hidden from you, this particular reading might help you get the insight about your particular situation. Okay, so here are two piles, pile A and pile B, right? This is pile number A, this is pile number B. Okay, before you select any pile, I would request you please focus on your breathing. Take deep inhale and exhale. Do it multiple times until you feel relaxed. Once you feel relaxed, then you can select your pile, whichever pile is pulling your attention. This is going to be your pile. Focus on the different elements every card has, the picture, the color, anything that is pulling your attention. It could be the number, it could be the overall picture, it could be anything. Go by your intuition. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you find my reading helpful, hit the bell icon so every time I upload a video, you get notified. And if you wish to book one-to-one session, healing, reading, coaching sessions, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. Please only message me and do not call me. Message me on WhatsApp. Okay. So let's we start with pile number 8. Hello everyone. If you have selected this particular pile, this is going to be your reading. Always remember this is a collective reading, so take what resonate and leave the rest. So I feel pile A, what is happening behind the scene in this connection. Pile A, I feel many of you have a trust issue in this particular connection. Okay, you might struggle to trust your person, or your person also struggle to trust you. Okay, and because of your own trust issues, you people are deceiving each other. That means you are not being honest with your true feelings. Just because you feel scared, you do not feel safe with them, you do not feel safe relying on them, you kind of try to play mind game unknowingly, and actually this person also does the same. Sometimes you feel you need to trick them, they feel they need to trick you. So some kind of mind game is happening in this connection. Okay, and you people are not being honest with each other, right? I feel one person is trying to play safe so they can avoid the heartbreak. Okay, it could be you, pile A. Okay, maybe you are trying to play safe so that you can avoid the heartbreak. You are trying to prioritize your mind, logic, so that you do not feel controlled by your emotion. So honestly, if I tell you, you both, you and your partner, you both have some kind of lack of trust when it is about love. That means you do not really have faith on love, you do not really have faith on relationship. Why? Of course it is coming from past. Of course it comes from childhood. Maybe you trusted someone in your childhood. It could be your parent, it could be your past lover, but they did not show up the way you expected. So this is a very common thing. That is why people struggle to trust their partner. They struggle to trust on love. Okay, so what is happening behind the scenes? I feel pile number A, whether this person tells you or not, they actually thinks a lot about you. Okay, I also get some kind of uh, energy of spying on each other, right? Maybe they are watching tarot readings about you, or they are uh, spying you through internet, other apps. Okay, and another thing, another thing I'm getting very clearly what is happening behind the scene is, if this is for a specific group of people, if your partner is already in a relationship, or your partner is already married, if you are aware of it, your partner is trying to um, apply strategy how he can or she can come out of that connection. This is very specific for few people. Take what resonate. If you know that your person is already in a commitment, if they are already stuck in a relationship, stuck in a marriage, this person is trying to apply certain kind of strategy so that they can come out of that connection. Okay, and now for rest of the people, if you really struggle to trust your person, right? You do not really have faith on your person, that whether they are good for you or what kind of intention they have. If I tell you honestly, pile number A, I can see very far. Okay, the reason they behave in a very um, complicated way, they try to manipulate you, they try to dominate you, it is because of their own insecurity. They fear that if they fully invest on themselves onto you, and if you do not show up the way they expect, it will break their heart. That is why they prioritize their mind over their emotion. Okay, maybe in the past when they fully trust on someone, that person broke their trust, or they felt helpless, so they don't want to give that power to anybody. Okay, so pile number A, if you are mm, if you feel that you are struggling in this connection because you cannot understand what this person really want. Okay, and maybe many of you are feeling um, invalidated. That means you feel that this person is not validating your emotion. Okay, you do not know where you are standing in this person's life. Okay, you might be doubting that whether this person is making fool of you. Okay, so you are going through a roller coaster of emotion, pile number A, for many of you, I feel. But this is actually a blessing. Why? Because all these emotions are coming onto the surface level because of the way this person is behaving, that is triggering your unresolved emotion from your childhood. And maybe in the past you have suppressed all those emotions, but now this person is triggering all those emotions through their action and helping you to release all those pain. by feeling them, by processing them. So finally, you are feeling all those difficult emotion, and it is the process you are releasing those blockages. So this person, the way this person is behaving, it is actually pushing you uh, to become a self-assured, self-validated person. And the thing is, pile A, if you already know about attachment style, well and fine. If you do not know what attachment style is, I actually created a content on relationship attachment style, that every individual had certain kind of attachment style, right? And there are many types of attachments that one individual, every individual have. I feel pile number A, you have a very anxious attachment style. Okay, you become very emotionally dependent, attached with your partner, and even if a thought of being alone or uh, left by them, if you think that this person might leave you alone, it frightens you. Okay, and this is also a mm, sign that you have anxious attachment style. And people who have anxious attachment style know they have their own um, struggle in relationship. If your person don't behave the way you expected, or some kind of uh, space between you and your partner that triggers your insecurity, you start doubting. Okay, all those trust issues, all those insecurities is actually because of your attachment style. Okay, and the way this person is behaving, no matter how you feel, it is actually helping you to become self assured. You will stop looking for validation from this person and you will start validating yourself, when nobody comes to help you, you start helping yourself. So divine is actually doing that with you. And once you become self assured, once you're actually moving from anxious attachment to a secured attachment person. Once you master the relationship attachment style, once you become securely attached person, it doesn't really matter to you how other person is behaving, and that will never trigger your insecurity. You will be able to control your emotion, you will be able to feel grounded, you know you will actually moving towards that. You will no longer need validation from people. It will be fine for you that whether other persons show up the way you expected, or if they do not show up the way you expected, you will be able to move out of that dynamic with a very powerful way, with a very bold way. And the truth is, pile number A, when we become a secured person, self-secured person, self-assured person in a relationship, that we very much become self-assured who we are, okay, what we deserve, and we stop compromising in a connection. Okay, we do not settle for less, we do not entertain any kind of nonsense. Okay, and we naturally become a vibrational match of a secured attachment style person. That means you will naturally attract a person who will also self-assured about their worth, and you naturally manifest a relationship which is harmonious, where there is equal give and take, where you do not need to beg for commitment or do not need to beg for love, because you know your worth. And when you know how much valuable person you are, you naturally attract love, affection, without even asking for it. So actually, pile number A, whatever you are going through in this particular connection, it is helping you to heal some kind of, I feel for many of you, it is some kind of mother wound. Okay, maybe you could have some kind of problem with emotional intimacy. You struggle to confess, you struggle to express your emotion in a relationship because you fear rejection very much. Okay, and you do not want to lose your control. You do not want to make the other person feel overwhelmed. Okay, because you feel shameful, you feel very ashamed. Okay, the thing is, when uh, you maybe try to express your true feelings, but you always struggle to express your feelings in a connection. You also fear whether the other person make fun of you, or whether they will see you emotionally weak, or they will figure everything about you, and that will make you very weak in front of people. And you think that way because of some kind of unresolved wounding you have. Maybe in your childhood you actually show up in a certain way in front of your parent or in front of your mother. I feel from this group, most of you people are healing your mother wound. Okay, healing a shame you have inherited from your mother. Every time when in the past you show up in a certain way, you expressed how you are feeling emotionally, maybe a mother figure dismissed your emotion, and from that place you actually picked up a message that it is not safe to express your emotion. And or when you express your true emotion, it actually overburden other person, and they might reject you, and you don't want to be rejected. And all this um, conditioning you people are actually releasing. Most of you people are healing your issues with emotional intimacy. You could be very a guarded person. Okay, deep down you could be very soft, but you show up as a very hard person, and maybe your person also does the same. Okay, you also feel, you also sense that this person has a very soft heart, but they show up as a coconut. Right? Why? Because of fear of vulnerability. They feel they, if they express their true emotion, uh, they will appear very small, or you will figure out everything about them, you will know about their weaknesses, and that is their insecurity. They don't feel comfortable. But through this process, divine is actually helping you to heal your mother wound, heal your issues with emotional intimacy. You will no longer, after this period of time, you will no longer feel ashamed of your own emotion. Maybe in the past you actually felt guilty for asking love or affection from your person. You used to actually reject your own self before they reject you, because of your own ego. Uh, used to try to protect you. Do not confess your emotion, let them confess first. Okay, if you confess your emotion, they will take advantage of you, they will know about everything. Let them confess first. You do not express yourself first. All these things was a defense mechanism. Why? Because in the past, you felt emotionally rejected by one of your parent. And that is why maybe pile A, many of you feel unsafe, or um, you could have a trust issue in this connection. You do not really feel safe confronting your deepest desire, confronting your emotion in front of your person. But the divine is trying to make you understand that it is not about that person, it is about your trauma, which is actually telling you to stay in power. And this is actually not a sign of power, honestly, pile A, if I tell you. Many of us has this dysfunctional uh, concept of what power is. We feel that not confronting our emotion is power, but it is not. It is exactly opposite, right? When you hold yourself back because you fear rejection, you hold your emotion back, you do not express when the person matters so much for you, but you act like it doesn't really even bother you. You're in denial, and denial comes from a place of fear, lack of courage. Actually, many of us don't know that it takes a lot of courage to express our emotion, open our heart in front of a person without any fear of acceptance or rejection. It is a courage. When we give ourselves permission to become vulnerable in front of people. I I'm just getting this. I feel pile number A. Um, if you don't know, I'm telling you one thing. Uh, People who are actor or actress, or they do some kind of acting or play, or they perform in a theater, right? They will be able to understand that it is very difficult to express your emotion in front of crowd. You actually become need to become emotionally naked. Expressing your emotion takes lot of courage, and people who feels that I don't want to mm, confront my emotion, even if deep down I feel so much for that person, but I acted like they don't matter to me. That means you are in denial. And you know it is ego's defense mechanism. When we deny, when we feel so much for a person, but we choose to deny that feeling, it is actually because we lack courage. Okay, so even if you people have this definition of power, strength, it is a very um, misunderstanding what you're carrying. It is not actually courage. It is not definition of courage or definition of power, right? When you feel so much for the person, you are choosing helplessness for yourself. You are putting mask on yourself because you do not want to show up the way you are. You're hiding your truth. Are people, when we hide our truth, when we do not have courage to speak our truth, हम कब झूठ बोलते हैं जब हमें सच बोलने की हिम्मत ही नहीं है. सो वट एवर यू पीपल आर डूइंग पाइल ए, मे बी आप सोच रहे हो आपका पर्सन आपको रिजेक्ट करेगा, या योर पर्सन इज थिंकिंग यू आर गोइंग टू रिजेक्ट देम. In both the way, you people are very much focused on what if other person reject us. So we keep our emotion to ourselves. We act like they don't matter to me. It is a sign of weakness. If uh, I just heard the word coward. Coward. It is spirit guiding me that the word is coward. Coward. So even if you feel triggered by A, My intention is not to trigger you. My intention is to tell you the fact, the truth, that you are acting as a coward person. I do not know whether you are a female watching this video or you are a male watching this video. You lack fierceness, fearlessness. निडर नहीं हो आप लोग, ठीक है? और कहीं ना कहीं आप जो है, you are operating from a place of fear. You're feeding to your fear, you're feeding to your insecurity. That means fear और insecurity कहां से आती है? See, I believe the God is also inside us and the evil is also inside us. So the fear, the insecurity is coming from that evil part, you know. So you are actually feeding to that energy. The more you are holding on to that fear, that insecurity, what if they reject? What if I confront my feelings in front of them, I would look small. All these things are your insecurity, your fear, and you're feeding to that energy. So do not act coward. Pile A. Spirit is trying to tell me, and बार बार मुझे यही word सुनाई दे रहा है, coward. You're acting like a coward. Know who you are from soul level. Who you are. You are part of the divinity, part of the creator. A soul itself is a part of Paramatma. The way you are acting, you are not honoring the divinity within. That feels so much for this person. जब भी हम डर को चुनते हैं, हम हमारे ईश्वर से डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं. जब भी हम अपने डर को चुनते हैं, हम हमारे खुदा से डिस्कनेक्ट हो जाते हैं. So whatever you are doing, pile A, every time you are choosing your fear, every time you are choosing your insecurities and holding yourself back from accepting the truth of your soul, of your heart, you are rejecting that God. I am getting this message that many of you, whosoever you are, I do not know, pile A, I feel if you are rejecting this connection, you are rejecting yourself. If you're rejecting this connection, you're rejecting your God. Okay. Many of you could be in a spiritual connection with this person. So every connection is a spiritual, I do not know, but your soul wants to be with this person. Okay. This could be a twin flame connection for many of you. Twin flame or higher level soulmate, whatever it is. I do not want to give any tag, but this is what I'm getting. It is a soul level connection. It's a spiritual connection. This is what your soul desire. And the more you're holding yourself back or trying to play mind game, right? You're doubting on your soul. You're doubting divine intention. So what is happening behind the scene? Ile, whatever you are doing, the divine has their own planning. So divine is actually helping both of you become self-assured, self-validated person. When you become self-assured and self-validated person, you will no longer need validation. Do you really love me? Right? When we ask this same question again and again, we want validation, right? That means deep down we feel that we are not worthy of love. Why would that person love us? This sort of question coming from a very um, low self-worth. You doubt your ability to get right kind of a partner. You doubt your worth of being loved. So the more you are um, healing in this connection actually, and divine is pushing you, both of you become self-assured, self-validated person. That when you will become so self-assured that we know that we are loved, right? I do not need any validation who I am. And from that point, you will naturally attract a harmonious connection without this person or with someone else. It is up to you. Divine never force you. It is also free will. But I feel pile number A, this is what you need to understand. Okay, so this message was very deep. Take what resonate, like, share, and subscribe. Comment below if you found it helpful. If you wish to book one-to-one session, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. And I feel another line, pile A. If you people are trying to distract yourself by overburdening yourself with a lot of work, okay, so you are running from yourself. You're not running from this person, you're running from your own self, your own emotion that is actually shouting inside of you that we want to be together with this person, we want this relationship, right? That is for many of you, I feel. Take what resonate. Okay, now we will do reading for pile number B. Bye. Hello, pile number B. If you have selected this particular deck, this is going to be your reading. Okay, so pile number B, when I was starting this particular reading of yours, what I heard is you people are moving towards your wish fulfillment. That means you are manifesting whatever you wanted. It could be a person, it could be your desired kind of relationship. Okay, so if you people really crave for a connection with a person, okay, this is actually becoming true for many of you. For most of you, if you have selected this file, this is actually happening. You are manifesting your desired kind of relationship. Okay, you're manifesting your wish, even if it doesn't look like in the 3D reality. Okay, pile number B, the reason you're watching tarot reading is, of course, you want a validation, right? So maybe many of you are feeling that whatever is happening in the 3D reality, you're doubting whether this relationship is going to work. Okay, it could be with a person, it could be your own manifestation. Maybe you asked for a fulfilling relationship. As it is a collective reading, so take what resonate. Okay, and maybe the reality is actually different from what you actually expected or what you actually wished for. It is creating lot of doubts in your mind. Maybe you people are feeling insecure, you people are feeling unheard, many of you are feeling that God is not listening to you. Okay, right, whatever prayer you did, it is not answered. Universe is playing against you, but this is not the truth. Universe is aligning your wish with you, and for that thing some kind of necessary changes has to happen. You need to let go all those fear and insecurities, whatever you are feeling in the body. Maybe many of you are struggling to sleep, maybe many of you are feeling that, experiencing some kind of fatigue, low in energy, drain. You could be feeling draining. Why? Because of you people are releasing many things in your thought level, some sort of negative thinking, a pattern of negative thinking, self doubt, negative self talk is actually haunting you people, what I can see. This is universe is helping you to release, purge out. Okay, many of you might be feeling cry, might be feeling like you're crying maybe. Okay, because from five of cups I see that finally you people are grieving, you are crying your heart out. Maybe you are feeling that you are stuck in a negative trance. ओके, एक साइकिल में, एक नेगेटिव साइकिल के पैटर्न में आप अटक गए हो, जहां पे आपको हर दिन बस रोना ही आ रहा है, रोना ही आ रहा है. यू पीपल आर क्राइंग, पर्जिंग, बट इट फील्स लाइक यू हैव सो मच टू पर्ज आउट, यू हैव सो मच टू रिलीज. और आपको शायद ये भी लग रहा है सम एवरीथिंग इज एंड, देयर इज नो opportunity, but this is not the truth. Actually, the truth is, what is happening behind the scenes, pile number B, that you could have a abandonment issue. Okay, you people are actually releasing all of your insecurities, past trauma related to relationship, which was there in your system, which was actually preventing you to attract a harmonious relationship with your partner, if you have a specific partner, or if you are expecting a fulfilling relationship, a relationship which is easy, where there will be equal give and take, where there will be reciprocity, but you never really experience that kind of relationship. Why? Because of your conditioning, and because deep down you crave for a fulfilling relationship, pile number B, universe is making this wish of yours true. For that, you need to become that vibrational match of that wish so that you can manifest that wish in your the reality. A consciousness is shifting, pile number B. And because when we shift our consciousness, we actually go through a lot of purging माने हम बहुत ज्यादा रोते हैं, बहुत ज्यादा डिफिकल्ट फेस से जाते हैं, एक लगता है कि नेगेटिव थिंकिंग, नेगेटिव इमोशन हम बहुत ज्यादा रिलीज करते हैं. Without releasing this old concept, we will not be able to create a space for our wish. This is how we shift our consciousness. You know, आप लोगों को शायद डाउट हो रहा है कि यूनिवर्स मेरी सुन भी रहा है कि नहीं, यूनिवर्स मुझे सुन भी रहा है कि नहीं. आई फील माई विश, माई प्रेयर्स आर नॉट बीइंग हर्ड, बट नो, universe is making your wish come true. Universe is making you ready, prepared, so that you can have that wish into your reality. For that, aapko all those, you need to release all those resistance, all your past trauma which was holding you back from this wish of yours. Even if you feel like there is no other way, I can feel, pile number B, you people are going through a lot of pain. Maybe it feels like you people are bleeding. But pile number B, you people are not actually, you are not actually aware how much baggage you have been carrying from your childhood. पास्ट के बहुत सारे बैगेजेस आप कैरी कर रहे थे, जिसके वजह से आप अपनी डिजायर्ड रिलेशनशिप को मैनिफेस्ट नहीं कर पा रहे थे. एंड यू नीड टू क्लियर ऑल दोस पास्ट बैगेजेस, पाइल नंबर बी, that was creating emotional blockages in your relationship. And even if you feel like there is no way out, I can see there is a bridge, right? There is a bridge and it is pulling my attention. That means आप इधर देख रहे हो पर आप पीछे नहीं देख रहे हो. In this universe, ending is a new beginning. A death is a renewal. After the night, there is day, right? So even if you feel like everything is end, it can never be, because of the law of nature. And I also see that, pile number B, that through this process, you actually will get aligned with the right kind of opportunity, right kind of relationship, or if you are thinking about some kind of past person with whom you want to make things right, okay, that road which was closed, it will get open. Because universe conspire. If both two people wants to be together, universe always conspire to bring them together. Okay, so pile number B, what I see, I feel many of you could be going through a lot of financial struggle. Okay, uh, it is for a specific group of people. You could be going through a lot of financial struggle. Maybe you people try to fill your void uh, through your career or your financial success, financial achievement. But because now this area of you, of your life, is actually not working out the way you wanted, it is pushing you towards your soul. You know, universe has all the plan. Then universe knows how to mm, how to conspire and how to push us to make the world, to make, sorry, I'm fumbling, I'm so sorry. I feel many of you are struggling to express yourself. Your throat could be blocked. That is why I'm uh, not getting the right kind of a word. I'm channeling your energy. So, pile number B, I feel that what I'm trying to tell you, that universe knows uh, how to push us so that we do the healing work. You know, maybe you have tried um, a lot to numb yourself, to distract yourself, okay, by your career or through by achieving financial success. But even if that area is not working, you have no other option, but only you can process all those stuck emotion, trapped emotion, all this situation. Maybe the financial struggle, the career is not happening the way you wanted. All these things is pushing you towards yourself. You realize who you are. You do not need material success to prove your worth. What if you do not have money? Now what? If you always identified yourself based on your materialistic achievement, spirit doesn't want you to have this perception about you, okay? Because it is going to affect you in the long run. Spirit wants you to know who you are, that even if you have money or you do not have money, it doesn't decide your worth. And just because you are going through a crisis period, you have uh, no other option but to go within, but to feel all those unprocessed pain that you have been carrying. Maybe you partied a lot, you socialized a lot, you always try to distract yourself, but now no mechanism is helping you. Why? Because spirit is telling you enough is enough. You want, if you really want what you have asked for, you need to do the work. Now, finally, pile number B, many of you were living into a life of denial. Now, finally, you people are grieving. The grieving process is important for healing, you know. You need to grieve to release your emotional baggages, to release your hurt. Many of you have been holding on to that past pain, that past grudges, that past sad memory, so that you do not repeat the same mistake. But spirit doesn't want you to do that. You do not need to hold that baggage within you. What happens, that happened. If one time you fell down, that does not mean that every time you start jumping, every time you will fall down. No, this is not the way of living life. Universe wants you to know who you are from the soul level. Just because past connection did not work out or you experience some kind of heartbreak, and if you are closing your heart, if you are living a life where you are very much guarded, you do not allow people to come near you, but at the same time, deep down, you crave for a fulfilling relationship. then you need to let go that wall. And we always create that wall because deep down we are hurt. Deep down there are unprocessed wounding. And we can only heal those wounding if we give ourselves permission to grieve. Because through that process of grieving, we release, we purge out. And when you grieve, you heal your pain, and automatically you will have that courage to let go that guard, which you actually kept just to protect your heart. So pile number B, even if your situation is making you feel that nothing is going the way you expected, but whatever you asked for a fulfilling connection, you asked for, many of you maybe asked for a reunion with some kind of a person, right? The things is happening. Whatever was your wish related to your relationship, where you always kept for a emotionally fulfilling, a peaceful, prosperous relationship, it is happening, it is becoming your reality. 9 talks about completion. After you go through this period of emotional release, you will become a vibrational match of this desire what you always asked for. Okay, so even if your sky is surrounded with dark cloud, try to see the silver lining. Divine is conspiring so that you can have what you have asked for, a fulfilling and harmonious relationship. Okay, so beautiful reading. I am actually feeling very good. Pile number B, this is a validation that every time you cry, every time you pray for your wish, every time you have been heard by universe, by your God, right? So have that trust. And even if you are feeling that uh, intense emotion, you're crying your heart out, it is a process of your emotional cleansing. You are releasing which is not serving you. Okay, so this was your reading, pile number B. I hope you found it helpful. Like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Comment below if you resonated with this reading. And it is a timeless reading, so anytime you found this video will give you a message. If you wish to work one-to-one with me, you can reach out. My WhatsApp number is given in the description. Please only message me, right? I will see you next. Bye.